15 minutes or so, amen, just to deal with the text, argue the text, and sit down. Amen? Amen. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I just can't explain it.
I just can't explain it.
Now look at somebody else and tell them, I just can't explain it.
I just can't explain it.
That's what we're going to talk about today. See, when I think about trying to tell you how good God is to me, I just can't explain it. Because the more I think about, the more that comes to mind of how he has been good to me. The more I think about it, the more that comes to my spirit that says how he has kept me when I couldn't keep myself. So if you ask me how good has God been to me, I just can't explain to you how good he's been. And the reason why we're talking about I just can't explain it is because if we put ourselves in the text, I'm telling y'all 15 minutes and I'm out. If we put ourselves in the text, you'll understand that this is the place that Israel now finds herself. She finds herself at an awe of explaining God. And the thing is, the reason why I'm hearing her say, I just can't explain it, because it was just 11 chapters ago when God had just called Moses. Between now, 3rd chapter and the 14th chapter, they have seen 10 plagues. Between the 3rd chapter and the 14th chapter, they've been in the wilderness for 40 days. Between the 3rd chapter and the 14th chapter, they have seen so many things occur. They've murmured, they've complained, they've worshiped God, they've complained against God, they talked about the man of God. They've done a lot of things between 3 and 14. I need somebody in here that's going to catch this. You need to catch it now. When you look at the fact of what you've been through from chapter 3 in your life, and to know that you shouldn't have survived to chapter 5, but you're still here in 14 to talk about it. I need somebody to say, I just can't explain it. I can't explain how I went from being a nobody and God now turning it around for me. Listen, you don't understand. I don't even have a college degree, but I'm at the top of the food chain in my company. I need somebody in this. I just can't explain. When you look at the fact and say, you know what, I hadn't always done everything right, but I can tell you that God has been good to me. I just can't explain how good he has been. Is there anybody like myself that says, you know what, when I think about the goodness of Jesus and all that he has done, I realize is that in chapter 3, when we was in slavery, God saw about me and he sent somebody to come get me. Can I talk to somebody in here that says, if it wasn't for the fact when I thought God didn't hear my prayer, but just when I thought it was over, God sent an angel. I need somebody to talk to me and say, I've been there when my back was against the wall. I was ready to throw in the towel, and all of a sudden God showed up in the midst of my sorrow and he blessed me there. Is there anybody in here that got a testimony today who said, I've been in a dry place, but God blessed me. I've been a slave to some things, but God freed me. I've been in a time when I didn't know if I was going up or down, but God found a way to keep his hands on me. So that's the reason why I can't explain. Look at your neighbors and name, I can't explain how I go from a slave to walking free. There's a lot of things in this world I can't explain. I can't explain what electricity comes from. I can explain that it can kill you, but I can't tell you what it comes from. There's some things I can't explain why babies die. There's some things I can't explain why with the things that we see in this world, I can't explain why killers get off free. I can't explain that there's some things that we see and experience, but one thing I realize is that what I can't explain is his love and kindness. I can't explain how he keeps me when I should have been lost. I can't explain how he covers me when I should have been uncovered. I can't explain when the world should have known who I really was and God hid me in the secret of his tabernacle. Is there anybody in here that says, I just can't explain that every morning I wake up, he kisses me with a finger of love. I can't explain how he saw fit to bless me when I didn't deserve it. I can't explain. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I can't explain. I can't explain to you how I got food on my table but don't have a job. I can't explain to you how my bills are made and I don't make enough money to live like I do. I can't explain why my marriage is still together when I haven't done everything correctly. I can't explain. Is there anybody in here that says I cannot explain this? Israel, 11 chapters later, have left Egypt. But what it appears is that they left one bad thing and went to something worse. I need to talk to you. Sometimes when God is moving you, it looks like you went from one place that was bad, now it seems like God, it done got worse. And am I talking to anybody in here that says, God, it was bad there, but now it got a little worse? Here it is, they was in the wilderness, and they said, did you not have enough graves in Egypt? That we should have just died living like we were? Why did you bring us out here to embarrass us? I'm talking to somebody that God is, the enemy wants to make you think God's trying to embarrass you. But can I talk to you quickly and let you know God ain't embarrassing you. God is embellishing you. God is not trying to make you look bad. God is trying to make you look good. I need somebody in here. And when your bad situation looks bad, that's how you know God has sent me up to look good. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you look good in your bad place. High five your neighbor and say, you look good in your bad place. Because everybody couldn't look like you look. Some people would have lost their mind when they was going through what you're going through. But you look good in your bad place. Hallelujah. Watch this. Let me hurry. I done expended 7 minutes. Keep me on track. Watch this. There are a lot of people, now don't get it twisted, there are a lot of people that was in the camp that started out in chapter 3 that didn't make it to 14. And so look at your neighbor and say, I was one of the ones that made it. See, there was some folk that went through what I went through, they didn't make it out, but I was one of the ones that made it. There were some people that dealt with what I dealt with, but they didn't survive. But I am a survivor, and I need you to know it. Look at somebody around you, high five 3 people, and say, I am a survivor, and I need you to know it. So tell the devil before he get to picking on me, I'm a survivor. Tell the devil before he get to telling me what I can't have, I'm a survivor. Because I went back through hell and back and got a t-shirt to say I've been there. But I give God glory because I'm still breathing in chapter 14. Now, the reason why Israel should have been cut off is because they begin to talk against the man of God. I just want to teach you out of the Bible. They begin to murmur against Moses. And you must understand, the Bible says, touch not my prophet, do my prophet no. I know some of y'all read the word. You got to be careful who you talk about. You got to tell folk on your job. You better watch what you say about me, because I've been touched and anointed by God. You can't just say whatever you want to say and think God ain't going to deal with you. I'm just talking about scripture. They rejected the reject. See, Moses didn't sign up for this. And if there's anybody that's been preaching long enough, you know this ain't what I signed up for. But the thing about it is, Moses said, I got to do it because God told me to do it. But here it is, Israel. God didn't have to bring them out of Egypt, but he's bringing them out. But they can't see the blessing because they're too busy looking at the curse. Can I help somebody in here? You will never be able to see the things God is about to do if you keep looking at what you couldn't do. You're still looking at what you messed up on. God said, I'm already past that. I'm going to take you to another dimension, and you still worried about what you're lacking. Is there anybody in here? Listen, I need a mindset change in this place. God changed my mind because I'm focused on the wrong thing. In the midst of the wilderness, they could have went a shorter route geographically. That wouldn't have took them but 3 days travel to get to the point of where they are. I just want to help somebody. I know it's blessing you. You ask God, why did it seem like I went the long way around to get to this point in my life? Is there anybody besides me that wonder that? You say, God, I done been through some stuff. God, I done been through some hurt, some disappointment, some loss. God, why did you allow me to go through that when you could have just blessed me where I was? See, the thing about it is he couldn't bless Israel in Egypt because he had already created and promised Canaan.